Hey guys, it's me. Okay, so I'm taping this one for YouTube because I've been kind of missing in action on YouTube. I haven't posted in a while. Where have I been? What's going on? Updates. I've been getting hit horribly with directed energy weapons, like absolutely crazy. It ramped up after I did the video of the Neptunian alien queen goddess and had fun, with Captain White and all that. Apparently that was a no-no. Was not supposed to do that. So anyway, so I've just been kind of down and out with directed energy, so I haven't been taping the videos. I know they're trying to just keep me pretty much on like a steady diet of sickness where with the weapons and that, so I don't feel like taping videos and doing things that I have to do. I'm pretty much non-functional until between 2 and 4 in the afternoon, and then I kind of rejuvenate, but that's after I've had a ton of lemon water and vitamins and caffeine to get the swelling out of my brain, because if you get hit with directed energy weapons, it tends to swell up the capillaries in the brain, and I found that strong caffeine, will take that swelling away. So last night was one of the more brutal attacks that I had. They gave me my first nosebleed this morning, and could barely move my head. All back hair was completely burned up. They seem to have moved in more of the perpetrators. Now, what they do with this gang stalking network is when you have a target that lives in the area, not only is it possibly people that live there, but they tend to bring in people, other people in the gang stalking network from around the country in training. So they train them how to do the weapons, how to do all kinds of stuff. Yesterday, I unplugged the Wi-Fi booster in my house. Nobody was home, so I didn't have to hear about, the signal's not strong enough, and, so I unplugged it and felt great. Well, they seem to have, I think, they seem to be accessing me through the Wi-Fi booster, because as soon as we had the booster put in a couple months ago, as soon as they plugged it in, I felt like my entire nervous system was taken over. I felt radiation like crazy. This also happened in another location that I lived when I was up in Maine. There wasn't cell phone towers up there. So it was like just country rural. So the people I was renting from all of a sudden got brand new phones, and they got a Wi-Fi booster. And I had been on the phone with a friend, or contacting a friend, and I'm like, oh my God, I feel like there's like radiation weapons or something on me. And didn't know that they had a booster. Well, they came down later that day and told me that they had put a booster up in their house, and kind of like sinisterly smiled about it. And I'm like, oh my God. So they would crank that thing up and I would be sick. So right after I plugged in the booster again, after they got home, I looked at the Wi-Fi list, and it was like 3 times as many addresses on there. Addresses I had never even heard of or seen, Greg's Ho. And then it was like my whole neural system kicked on. Like the whole thing, like down my arms, back of my neck, back of my head, spinal cord. It's like everything activated, chips in the head, everything. But they seem to have ramped it up even more the past, I don't know, 4 or 5 days. I've been sick every day, but today took the fucking cake. A nosebleed. That's insane. So, yeah. anyway, but just want to let you guys know what was going on, because I know that there's a couple of you out there who've, you know, been with me even prior to all this happening, when I was you know, did all the horoscopes and stuff on YouTube, and you guys are worried. You know, I'm doing the best I can with all this, but when it is the police and it is the FBI and CIA and all that covering for your perpetrators and actually going through federal bridge government systems, and you know, Raytheon and Boeing and stuff like that, and, you know, corporate death pool betting, and, you know, so I put all those videos up, proof of that stuff, you know, prior, and you can even see videos where I'm asleep for 10 minutes and there's a humongous drone in my window right above where I'm sleeping. And this is on several occasions. I mean, that I've caught it. I'm sure it's there most nights that I don't catch it. So yeah, it's you know, ritual season right now. We always started at this time, and then hits a crescendo about June, July, and then about August, September it goes away. But yeah, it's annoying. I mean, like, so, but it feels like they're trying to do some kind of neurological damage to me. Now you can see in my other videos, I am not neurologically damaged. You can see that you know, I'm really good at pattern recognition. I was a proven psychic. They're literally trying to destroy just my capacity for learning and you know, recalling things and stuff like that. So but if anything happens to me, the damage was done here in Florida, and it's cumulative over the past 4 years of just being ritualistically tortured for no reason, really for no reason. I didn't do what a cult wanted me to do, and I didn't marry any of the jackass drug addicts that they sent in, and I didn't tolerate their abuse, so I would leave. And I sure as hell wasn't going to have a baby with any of those fools. So apparently I should be punished for the rest of my life. And now it's just an effort to break me down so much that I will think that trafficking children is okay. And I will, you know, think that, you know, gang stalking and poisoning my neighbors and just being an overall fucking scumbag, soulless piece of crap is, you know, just fine and the thing to do. I won't be giving in to anything like that ever. I wasn't born for that. God didn't put me here to do things like that. I don't care what they've done with me when I've been under mind control. That's not my sin. That's their sin. You know, so whatever. Well, I'm going to go, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for coming. There will be more videos coming pretty soon. I have to try and figure out how to acclimate to this new level of devil that I'm dealing with. But I have an apparatus is coming in the mail soon from a friend of mine, and it's supposed to help. It's like Edgar Casey was into this kind of stuff, so he so there's a Radiac machine and a violet like electricity machine coming. So that's supposed to help me with healing and getting everything, you know, together. And I think he also put in like a scanner too, so which is awesome. But yeah, so I don't know. I need to get shielding. I'm probably going to end up having to do some kind of a fundraiser for shielding. I don't have shielding. Like, they waited till I was asset stripped to really, you know, hey, we got weapons and we're going to kill you and you got no money to save yourself. I'm like, yay. And then also the problem is it's like figuring out what actually works for the deep radiation. I heard lead works. So I was looking at radiology supplies where there's like lead caps. And, oh, okay. Okay, so I was looking at lead caps and looking at other things, thyroid protectors that radiologists use. So that might help. I don't think aluminum foil is going to cut it with this. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm going to go. Thank you for coming again. All right. Bye.